The winds of change have been prevalent this week.
Yes.
You could feel them coming. We are now joined by the newest member of the Golden Knights, Max Pacioretty. Max, congratulations on the new deal. We'll talk about that a little later on here. First question, how weird did it feel skating around in a completely different jersey today?
It felt really weird. It was 10 years in the same jersey. It wasn't weird in a bad way, I'll tell you that, though. It was exciting. The guys were all joking with me. They said they wanted to get some airtime, so they were skating close to me. So they weren't used to this many cameras at the Vegas practice, so they were kind of ribbing me on that. But as soon as it dies down, I'll feel a little bit more comfortable, and I'm really excited to get started.
The excitement seems to be all around, not only from the guys on the ice, from the people watching the practice as they do in Vegas. How exciting is it to join a team that is seemingly so close?
You know what? Everyone talked about how close they are, and it was really exciting. But to see it firsthand today, it's a whole new level. Everyone's just on the same page here. All the players are genuinely happy and you know, emotionally on the same page with everything. The coaches, the management. There's no egos here. Everyone wants each other to have personal success, and I think that led to a lot of team success last year. And hopefully, we can do the same as they did last year.
Usually it's new team, new coach, but the coach is a guy you know pretty well, and there's a centerman that you've played with before, and Paul Stastny there. Is it nice to kind of start a journey with two guys that you know pretty well?
It's really nice. I think that having a little bit of a comfort level is a lot easier on both myself and my family. I'm very close with Paul. My wife's close with him. Our parents are friends. So I think it makes it easier on us coming here in that sense. I think it's easier on my wife as well, knowing her and Flower's wife. In terms of hockey, knowing Turk, knowing what type of coach he is, what type of person he is. I just ran into him for the first time in a while, and I want to strap on the skates and get going right now. I feel comfortable, and it's only the first day, and that says a lot about this team and the room that they have.
Max, forgive me if I look in the past for a little bit here, but I feel like there's a lot of hockey fans in this country who want us to go back in the past a little bit. I mean, I pick up my phone at 1 a.m. on a Monday morning, and I see you're dealt. That's not the time I thought I might hear something like that. When did you get the call? How long was the conversation between you and Mark?
I knew, I think around 4 o'clock, and we had a window where we had to do an extension. So the extension, I think, got done at close to 10 o'clock p.m. I think maybe there was a Vegas rookie game, which one of the players in the deal was in. So I think that's why they had to wait for that game to end to announce the trade. We knew it was done earlier. I was just waiting for the public release because of, as I mentioned, that rookie game. So once they did release it, it was impossible to sleep, but I don't think I was sleeping regardless.
So you find out it's Vegas. You find out they want to work out a new deal. And I know you have a family. You've mentioned your family. You mentioned your wife. Is it more relief that you've got something done, or is it regret that you couldn't get the same thing done with Montreal?
No, it's tremendous relief. It's, you know, you don't want to come and pack up your family and join something new for a year. I'm looking for that stability, and you know, I'm having my 4th kid this year. It would be difficult to you know, come in here, pack up the family, temporarily be here for the year, see how things go. Having that extra 4 years of stability is huge for my family, but I feel also for my on-ice play, I'm going to be able to just relax and go out there and play my game and worry about winning games.
Max, at the golf tournament Monday, and I know you are aware of this quote, Marc Bergevin said last season there was a request where you asked for a trade. That's a fact, and he was rather forceful in that comment. Is that a fact? Did you ask for a deal?
I think when you have those discussions, things can get interpreted in different ways. That being said, I'm you know, confident with you know, the way I handle things. I'm happy that the way things worked out, and I have tons of respect for Montreal organization. They treated me with you know, first class and respect for 10 years. So that's what I'll say about that.
Max, I know that you were caught by the TVA cameras before you left Montreal, but there are a lot of Habs fans watching this show right now. and they've tweeted into us throughout the show. They've tweeted into us for the last couple months. What would you say to the fans in Montreal after a decade there?
From the bottom of my heart, I want to thank the fans of Montreal. I mean, you guys took me in from day one, you know, an American boy who didn't know much about the history of the team, and you made me a part of the city. And I feel forever in debt for what you guys did for me, for how you treated me. You know, one thing that really says a lot about my relationship with the fans is when I did get dealt and I was walking around the city, every single person that came up to me told me that they were happy for me. And you don't often see that when a captain gets traded, and it just shows that the relationship I do have with the city and the fans, and it's something that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Without a doubt, that doesn't happen for everybody.
You became captain in 2015, Max, and you know, as often the case in the Canadian market, when things don't go well, the captain kind of has to eat certain things, whether it's fair or unfair. Do you think that happened to you?
I mean, it comes with the territory. I think when you're one of the better players on the team, when you wear the C, you have to take responsibility. And whether it's fair or not, that's not for me to decide. But I did take responsibility for last year. I felt that, you know, some people felt that maybe I shouldn't have, or I shouldn't have shouldered so much, but that's just the person that I am. I think I'm very honest with myself. If things don't go well, I'll blame myself first. And you know, that's what happened last year. But I'm ready to move on, and I'm ready to learn from it and be a better player from it.
All right, so let's move on then, because you're obviously going from one of the real hockey cauldrons in North America to a brand new team. However, a brand new team that was 3 wins away from winning the Stanley Cup. So expectations in that market are way higher than anyone thought as well. There's going to be pressure there. Are you looking at it from that prism as well?
I haven't looked at it from that point, but I mean, you do want, you know, some degree of pressure. You do want to have that pressure to perform and to win games. That's kind of what drives us as athletes. It's just a matter of how much pressure. That being said, the quote that we're using here is there's 23 captains on this team. I don't have to shoulder it after every loss. This is a group here where everyone's on the same page. There's no egos. Everyone's playing for each other. You saw that last year, and we want to replicate that this year.
Is that a bit of a relief for you, the 23 captains?
You know what, it is. It's I don't want to take away anything from what I accomplish of being the captain of Montreal. I'll always, you know, hold that in my heart forever, and I'm very proud of that. That being said, the fact that I was, you know, it was only a matter of time before I was going in another direction. This is the perfect fit where, you know, that's kind of the way they go about their business day to day, and I couldn't ask for a better fit.
Hey, amazing that you could spend some time with us today. We know it's been a super busy day, and I think I can speak for a lot of people when I say that you've handled a lot of this with class and with dignity, and we wish you the best in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you guys very much.